Hey everybody, welcome to Arbitrage Family. Today we're going to be answering some frequently asked questions about couponing. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Gordon and I've been buying and selling things for the last couple of years, and these are the questions that I get asked pretty frequently. One of the questions that I get asked frequently is where do you get your coupons? Now, for the most part, I use a lot of digital coupons, and most stores have their own set of digital coupons, such as Dollar General, Walgreens, CVS, and Target. With one notable exception of Walmart. They don't offer any coupons, but there are paper coupons that can come in the paper. And so typically those come in Sunday's paper, but in my area, they don't come at all. And so you may not have access to that. There are such things as fairies, and I have used those before. Fairies are just people that sell coupons, typically from a specific website. But if you belong to any of the Facebook groups, they usually have trusted sellers on there. And just make sure that you're doing your research before you buy anything. Another question I get asked is, how do I know which coupon will work? And to answer that, using digital coupons is pretty simple. You just use the app that the company has out. So such as Dollar General, they have their own app. You just scan the item in the store, and at the bottom of it, if it shows that it has the coupon on it, when you go to the register, check out and type in your number, it'll take the coupon off. Now, one thing to know is that sometimes companies give you multiple manufacturers coupons that are worth different amounts. And so in the case of Dollar General, if you have two coupons, one of them worth $1.50 and one of them worth $2, it will always take the lower amount first. So it would take the $1.50 off before the $2. Using paper coupons can be intimidating, but if you just buy the item that the coupon says, then even if it beeps, the cashier is probably going to override it and give you the coupon. Now, if you decide to use it on something that's not intended for, then that's called glittering, and that's definitely not something I recommend. Now, every store has its own policies on whether or not a coupon can be used or not used. And in every case that I've been involved with, it always comes down to the discretion of the person that's in charge. So if it ends up beeping on you, just be polite and courteous and answer any questions they have. Speaking of glittering, one of the questions that I get asked is, does the store ever owe you money? And the simple answer is no. I always make sure that I have a balance in which I have to pay the store something. Now, the thing is that if you're not glittering, the chances of that happening is pretty slim. And it's only happened a handful of times with me. And so make sure that if you get to where the balance might be negative, make sure you buy something so that it becomes positive. Don't ever let the balance be negative, okay? One of the more popular questions that I get asked is, where do you decide to use the coupons? And I always recommend at first finding one store and getting comfortable with that store and the deals that you can get at that store. Now, I recommend definitely Dollar General or CVS, mostly because they have a cult-like following online, and you can always find really good deals at those stores. Then once you get comfortable with one of those stores, then start to branch out and look at other stores. After you've kind of gotten comfortable with doing deals at one store, then branch out to other stores. I really like couponing at Target because the experiences are always great there. The issue with Target, though, is that they don't have the online cult following, so you can't find the best deals there all the time. Now, something like Dollar General has a cult following. You can find really good deals, but my experiences there are always like not so great sometimes. So for me, just find a place that you feel comfortable couponing at and stick with that store. With 2020, there's been a lot of questions of whether or not doing deals online is better or worse than doing them in person. And I say that it just kind of depends on the store. Now, Target and Walgreens offers in-store pickup, which is really convenient, and both of them have really good manufacturer's coupons that you can use while online. And so even at Walgreens, I probably will not go back to shopping in the store because their online ordering is so much nicer and convenient than it is trying to go through the store and wonder whether or not the coupons are going to attach or not. Now, paper coupons typically are always better than digital coupons, and so places like Dollar General or Walmart, you're not going to get those same deals without using paper coupons in conjunction with the digital coupons. So, is it always better? No. But can it be a money saver? Definitely. Speaking of online versus in person, one of the questions that I get asked is how do I handle the online price versus the in-store price? And the simple answer is you just ask. Now, the only store in my area that's willing to price match themselves is Target. None of the other stores is willing to. But from my experiences is that it's usually left up to the manager that's in charge. So if you're wondering about it, just go up and ask. A question that I get asked several times a week is how do I coupon for food items? And the simple answer is you don't. Now, there is a way to save on food items, and that is by stockpiling when there's a really good sale. Now, I had to learn that lesson pretty quickly because I got into couponing to try to save on food. And there was a time in which most of the coupons was on food items, but that's not the case anymore. Now, there are apps such as Ibotta that offer plenty of food rebates, but you're never going to get crazy deals on food like you might see on the TV shows. Now, the TV shows are using glittering to allow overage to pay for the food, but I definitely would not recommend glittering for food items. One of the more interesting questions is how do I stack deals to get the best deal? Now, I think stacking gets confused with people that think that they can use multiple manufacturers' coupons on one item. And that's not the case. You can't use more than one manufacturer's coupon on one item. Now, what you can do is use a in-store coupon as well as manufacturer's coupons. One popular example of this is the Dollar General's Saturday Save $5 when you spend $25. Now, you can buy $25 worth of stuff, use manufacturer's coupons for all of those items, and still get the $5 off because the $5 is a Dollar General coupon, not a manufacturer's coupon. Another way to do this is using the Ibotta or Fetch apps, and those allow you to get rebates based off of the items that you buy. Now, you can use manufacturer's coupons to bring the price down and then scan your receipt into Ibotta or Fetch, and they give you a rebate of so many points or so many cents. I'll leave you with one more, and that is, I want to learn couponing, but I just feel overwhelmed. And starting out, it can feel overwhelming. But what's really cool is that there are a lot of communities out there on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube channels like this one that will help you out if you ask and if you're willing to do some of the research and the legwork. Now, what's really cool is once you've done some of those things and you tried out some of the deals, it becomes a lot of fun. And it's something that I really enjoy doing, and I'm sure you will too. Thanks for watching until the end. If you have any other questions, please put them in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you on the next video.